Good morning. I am so incredibly tired, but welcome to this vlog. I'm gonna read for a bit, wake myself up a bit more, and then we'll catch up when I'm a bit more awake. But for now, I'm gonna read. I did end up DNF in transit for the time being, so I'm reading Daisy Hates, but I will finish transit at some point. Good morning, I am now ready. I'm feeling ready for the day a bit more than I was earlier on. I can't lie, it's quite a few hours since then. I got up at like 7, it is now about 12. I've had a pretty slow morning, just waking myself up, doing some reading. I am about 100 pages through this, so I'm flying through this a lot quicker than I was getting through transit, which I knew would end up happening, let's be real. So my goal is to finish this before I go on holiday, and then I can read the last Magnolia Parks book on holiday, which I'm very excited for. I actually do think I prefer the writing of Magnolia Parks to Daisy Hates, which is a shame because I feel like character-wise I prefer Daisy, but the footnotes just ruin it for me. It takes me out of the writing. I always end up missing them and then getting confused and having to go back to them and read it, and yeah, it's just very convoluted and a bit long-winded for me. Speaking of holiday though, I've been picking up some bits for holiday that I figured I could show you. Yesterday we went to Trafford Centre. This isn't for holiday, but I figured I would show you anyway, and then I've got a couple holiday bits to show you as well. We went to Lush. I got one for my sister and one for myself. I've literally just picked the bag up and the whole bag smells of Lush. So as I said, one is for me, one is for my sister. I'll show you them both anyway. I'm sure she won't mind. This is the one I wanted, and it is Spring Sunrise. I have been eyeing this up for quite a while now, so when we went in, I figured I would just get it. And then this is the one that my sister wanted, which is the Blueberry Matcha Oat Latte. I'm pretty sure. They both smell amazing, but I actually think this one smells a little bit better. Okay, we're gonna speed run this haul because neighbours doing work quite loudly. Good morning, it is now Friday. Yesterday I had an absolute bedrock day. I think my body needed it. I think that I've been saying that I'm going to have chilled days and then not really having chilled days, but yesterday I literally spent all day in bed. I was reading, watching TikToks, and honestly I think I just needed to let myself do that. As I said though, I did carry on reading. I got another 100 pages read, which is now telling me that I just wasn't feeling transit at all, because I'm now like halfway through this book and I think I probably will finish it before we end up going on holiday, which is great, so I can read the last Magnolia Parks, and I feel like then it's taken me about a year to get through the whole series, which I could have done it a lot quicker. I definitely, when I first read Magnolia Parks, I definitely could have just flew through the whole series in about a month or two. However, I wanted to enjoy it. I wanted to space it out between reads so that I wasn't binging it all and then have nothing to read. But yeah, I'm really glad I did it like this. I feel like I've enjoyed each book more than if I would have spaced out reading. So hopefully I can get that done before holiday. I've had a pretty slow morning, to be honest. It is currently about 12:30. I have been downloading footage for some editing work. I have quite a lot I need to do, especially because I'm going to be on holiday. I need to get a week ahead so that it evens out for that week. So yeah, that is the goal today. I basically just need to be sat at my desk all day, cracking on with a lot of editing. My skin, honestly, as well, off topic, my skin is so bad at the moment. I don't know what is happening. I think it might just be stress and not really sleeping properly. So hopefully it clears up by holiday. I think it will. To be honest, whenever I'm on holiday, my skin tends to clear up anyway. But yeah, it's just stressing me out a little bit at the moment. But anyways, desk day today, I need to get on with quite a fair bit of editing actually. I feel like it is just going to be one of them days where I'm getting on top of things and basically just catching up with all the footage that I'm behind on. I have some main channel vlogs, some more second channel casual vlogs to be doing, and yeah, I'm basically just going to be sat over there on my laptop all day. Honestly, as well, I don't want to manifest this too much, obviously, but I can definitely see it happening where I'm going to end up tonight having such a bad headache. I get really bad headaches so easily, and obviously spending all day on my laptop is not the greatest, but I need to do it. I need to power through some work, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, I don't end up with a headache, because as I said, the chances of that happening are pretty high. But anyways, I'm going to sit at my laptop, crack on with some work, and hopefully have a pretty productive day today. I feel like I need it. Okay, it is now quite a few hours later. I have managed to get quite a bit of work done. However, like I said, I am starting to get a headache, so I might spend a few hours just decompressing, having a chill. I also am going to have a bath and use the Lush bath bomb that I showed you earlier. So yeah, I'm going to use this and spend a few hours having a bit of a chill, doing some more reading probably, and yeah.